Hello everyone. Today we will talk about various concepts which are used in microeconomics. These concepts are the basic concepts: economy, scarcity, economizing of resources, macroeconomics, positive normative economics, central problems of the economy, opportunity cost, and production possibility curve. We will talk about all these concepts today. Economy is a system in which people living in it, they earn their livelihood by doing production, by consuming, by doing investment. People who are living in a particular economic system, when they work and earn their livelihood through production, that system is known as economy. After economy, the next concept in microeconomics is scarcity. Scarcity is a situation when the resources are insufficient to meet the human needs and wants. The resources are limited and they are having alternative uses. And the wants, the needs, the desires of people are not only unlimited, they are recurring in nature. Economizing of resources means the optimum or best use of resources. We all know that resources, they are limited in nature. Also, they have alternative uses, like one resource can be put to many uses. So we need to use them judiciously. That is, we have to make best use by making minimum resource use for maximum output. Economic problem is a problem of making choice in the light of scarce resources, resources which are limited and having alternative uses, and the unlimited wants. And those wants, they are recurring in nature. That means they go on occurring again and again. Resources are limited, having alternative uses. Wants are unlimited and recurring in nature. So it is difficult to decide, to make choice, and that choice is known as economic problem. Now, when we are clear about economic problem, next comes the economics, the way to solve this problem. Economics is a social science which studies the way a society chooses to use its limited resources, having alternative uses, to produce goods and services and to distribute them among different groups of people. That way, that strategy, that science, that knowledge is economics. Another very important concept in microeconomics is the two branches of economics. Economics can be broadly classified into microeconomics and macroeconomics. Microeconomics studies the individual units, individual behavior in the economy. For example, individual demand, individual supply. And macroeconomics, the other branch of economics, studies the aggregate behavior in the economy, the group behavior. Not only one individual's demand, but the total demand for all goods and services in the economy, that is aggregate demand. Not only one individual supply, individual firm supply, but the total supply of goods and services in the economy. Positive economics. Positive economics is that aspect of economics which deals with the economic problems and situations as they are, the truths, the facts, and the actual thing. For example, India is a thickly populated country. That's a statement dealt under positive economics. While normative economics is that aspect of economics which deals with idealistic behavior. It studies what should be or what ought to be in a particular situation or any economic event. For example, India should control its population growth is the subject matter of normative economics. And now we are doing central problems of an economy. Central problems of an economy are those problems which are faced by each and every type of economy, whether it's a developing economy or a developed economy, whether in India or in US, in Pakistan or in Bangladesh. Everywhere, these problems are to be faced by every system, every economy. These problems are what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. What to produce is the central problem when we take decision regarding what type of goods to be produced and how much quantity of those goods to be produced. Whether we should produce civil goods or defense goods. Whether we should produce more of wheat or more of guns. That decision is what to produce problem. Whereas second problem, how to produce, is the decision related to type of technique of production choice. We have to choose between labor intensive technique or capital intensive technique of production. If we are in India, we just cannot think of total production by capital intensive technique. And in Australia, it is really not worth to use totally labor intensive technique for production. So either we should have a combination or as per our resource availability, we should take the decision regarding technique of production. The third problem is for whom to produce. This central problem relates with the functional and personal distribution. Like we have to see for whom we are producing, who are going to be our consumer, the rich people or the poor people. Similarly, the land, labor, capital and entrepreneur factor owners should be rewarded properly, and that reward is known as their functional distribution. So central problems of the economy are what, how and for whom to produce, and since they are faced by each and every type of economic system, they are known as central problem of the economy. Now we are moving on to yet another important concept in microeconomics, and that is opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is the cost of next best alternative, foregone or sacrifice. Since we all know that the resources, they have different uses, they have alternative uses. So when a particular resource has been put to one particular use, the other uses have been sacrificed. So the opportunity cost is the value of next best use of that resource which has been sacrificed. Production possibility curve or production possibility frontier is the graphical representation of all those combination of producing two goods with given resources and given technology. Now this PPC is one more important concept in microeconomics which we are going to study further. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.